Spring is finally here, so today I want to share 25 outfit ideas for spring with items that you probably already have at home. 19 are my own outfits and 6 are some of my favorites that I found online. Let's start with outfit number 1. Outfit number 1 is for the more warmer days of spring, and in this case I went with some light wash jeans, which are super versatile, a white t-shirt and a seersucker sport jacket, and for the socks I went with some purple socks to add a bit of color here and some black penny loafers. But I think this is a great casual late spring outfit, slowly moving into summer, and a nice casual way to wear a seersucker jacket. The next outfit is also probably something that you already have at home, because you probably have some darker jeans already, and in this case I just went with some black penny loafers, a black braided belt, a black t-shirt, and then on top a green safari jacket. But you might also have a military jacket as well, so this is just a very easy everyday outfit, and especially the green in this case just fits perfectly into the spring season. Outfit number 3 is a bit more formal. This one would be great for a formal spring outfit for business casual, because the trousers are quite breathable, they are from tropical wool, and the jacket is also relatively light. And for the shirt, to lower the formality a little bit, I went with a denim shirt as well, and then this beautiful red tie. And I personally really like this outfit. For a rainy spring day, this outfit would be perfect, for example, with a navy trench coat. Outfit number 4 is a more tonal outfit, and this is one of my favorite ones because I love the color brown and green in spring. Especially this brown here is very rich, it's more of a medium brown, not too dark, and that's why I also paired it with these tassel loafers in a similar color. And for the trousers I went with some A-crew jeans, which is one of the most versatile trousers that you can buy, and especially in spring this is such a great pair of trousers to own. And for the t-shirt I went with this cream color t-shirt and with a suede brown belt as well, and I think this is a great tonal outfit for spring. And this also brings me to today's sponsor, which is hockertee.com, because the brown corduroy sport coat is by Hockertee, and you can design your own sport coats, shirts, trousers and suits, and you can see all of your customizations live in their 3D configurator. When I designed this jacket I went with triple patch pockets because it adds such a nice casual touch to the jacket, and because this jacket in my opinion is better for the colder days of spring, I went with a fully lined version as well, and I went with some working buttonholes. You can design your own corduroy jacket at hockertee.com. For the next outfit I stayed with the jacket, but I went with a darker blue jeans, and for the shirt with a light blue chambray shirt. For the shoes I stayed with the same tassel loafers, and then I have some cream colored socks as well. So this one is kind of a nice take of denim on denim. I think the contrast with white socks would be a bit too much in this case, but I think the cream color works quite well with the shade of the jacket and of the shoes, and I think this is a great casual outfit that I can see myself wearing pretty frequently in spring. And if you don't have a brown sport coat, you could also of course go with a brown barber jacket here for slightly more colder spring days. You could go with a brown overshirt, maybe from linen, from cotton or from corduroy, or you could go with a brown suede bomber jacket as well. All of those would be great options in this case. The next outfit is more for the colder days of spring, because in this case I went with a very thick pair of dark blue jeans, and I also went with a medium weight sweater in this case, and I chose a more bright color to add a bit more vibrancy to this outfit. And in this case I went with the yellow orange color, which pairs really well with the green military jacket. So I recently bought this jacket secondhand, and it's just such a versatile staple piece now that is perfect for spring. It's going to keep you warm but not too sweaty, and it works with many different levels of formality. Now the only thing is it's a bit short to wear over a sport coat, so if you can get one that's a little bit longer, that would be even better. And in this case having the colorful sweater underneath the jacket and paired with the jeans I think fits really well. And because the whole outfit is a bit more rugged, I also went with a pair of brown suede chukka boots, which is one of my go-to shoes for spring. Of course if you have an olive barber jacket for example, or any other jacket in a similar color, this would work really well too. The next outfit is one that I found online. This one is by Kevis Muncie for Fortella, and I think this is such a cool spring outfit because the green color of the sweater and of the jacket is just such a nice subtle shade of green, and then again a nice A-crew pair of trousers, in this case fatigue trousers, and then he has this nice contrast with the red socks that pairs really well with the rest of the outfit. In my opinion this is a fantastic casual spring outfit and makes me want to get a sweater in a similar color. This outfit here is great for the beginning of spring or the middle of spring when it's still a little bit cold. It's a nice elevated casual style because the jeans make it quite casual, but then the sport coat and the white shirt with the tie elevate the entire look. And this one is a relatively heavy and thick wool jacket, so this one is great for colder days. And if you have a gray sport coat like this for example, this is a great chance to add either a wool tie like this or maybe a knitted tie as well, because those are going to pair really well with the texture of the coat. The next outfit is one of my favorite ones for spring, and this one is again, I took the A-crew jeans as well, well, and I went with some medium brown tassel loafers as well, and I paired the jeans with a western shirt, and on top of that I have the military jacket again and paired with a tote bag in a similar color. I think these colors just blend together really well and create such a nice spring outfit, and I really like the combination of an off-white or ecru pair of jeans with a western shirt. The next outfit is again another casual outfit, probably with items that you already have at home, because you most likely have a navy sport coat or navy overshirt or safari shirt, and probably also a mid blue or dark blue pairs of jeans, and of course a white t-shirt. And I think this just pairs really well together, and for me this would be a great everyday outfit because it's just the right level of casual. For the next outfit I want to show you the version with a sport coat or without. Starting without, I went with some green fatigue trousers and a light blue chambray shirt, and I think this color combination is fantastic, and a pair of trousers in this color is such a nice addition for your spring wardrobe. Doesn't matter if it's fatigue trousers or chinos or maybe even a pair of jeans or corduroy trousers, this color just works with so many different things. And to add a bit more vibrancy to the overall look, I also went with some yellow-orange socks, and then I have a black braided belt and black penny loafers. And I think this outfit is actually great without a jacket, but I also tried it here with a vintage blazer that I bought on eBay, and I think it works quite well. I only need to slim the jacket a little bit. I still need to bring it to the tailor because it is quite wide, but I like the combination and I think it's a great casual spring outfit. The next look is by City Boy Shin. Give him a follow because he has so many nice outfits, mostly a mix of casual and formal pieces, and I think this is just such a great spring outfit because we have a bit of vibrance from the sweater. Everything is quite casual, but the colors work together really well, and then of course you have this beautiful green from the jacket that is just such a nice color for the season. For the next look, this is again better suited for the warmer days of spring. I went with some light wash jeans, which work really well with a lot of lighter jackets. This is a jacket made from a wool linen fabric, very comfortable, very light, and instead of a white shirt, I actually went with this light cream colored shirt here, which I think makes the whole outfit look a little bit more subtle. The same color in the socks, and then again some medium brown suede loafers. And you will see I wear a lot of suede loafers, and that's because I think they are the most versatile ones. You can wear them with jeans, you can wear them with more formal trousers as well, because they have this interesting texture. This outfit is another tonal outfit, and in this case I went with this really nice vintage Quattro Ganchi jacket by Faye, and of course in this case you could also go with a brown or cream colored Barber jacket or any jacket in a similar color. At the base I had again the ecru colored jeans and then a light brown sweater, which is also great for the colder days of spring. And because of the whole outfit is a bit more rugged and rough, I also went with some suede chukka boots again. Very simple, but I think it's a great look and ideal for the beginning of spring. The next outfit is another one with the military fatigue trousers. And here again, in order to bring a little bit of color, I added the colorful orange socks. And on top I went with navy on navy, so a navy polo shirt and a navy seersucker overshirt. And then for the loafers and for the belt I went with black ones. And I think this combination is very simple, very classic, and works really well for spring and maybe some days in summer. The next outfit is by The Daily Mirror on Instagram. Give him a follow as well. And this is such a great spring outfit again. And here's a double denim outfit here, lighter denim shirt on top and medium to light wash jeans at the bottom. And then paired with this beautiful sport coat, and to add a bit of color, he has some light pink socks in this case, but of course you could also wear some red socks, maybe yellow or orange. All of those would add a nice touch of color to the outfit. I think it's a great elevated casual look. This outfit here is also better suited for colder days in spring because I have some cream colored corduroy trousers here and then a brown wool turtleneck, brown suede chukka boots, and then this brown medium warm jacket. This outfit is a little bit too cold for winter, so it's perfect for when the season changes, and you probably have a similar brown jacket at home. Might be from Barber, might be a trench coat. All of those would work really well in this case. And you can see that I really like to heavily lean into the color brown because I think it's just such a versatile and beautiful color that works with so many different outfits. Speaking of brown, the next outfit is again better suited for the warmer days because in this case I'm having a brown linen sport coat with a white t-shirt and then a pair of jeans and brown suede loafers. And this is a great casual outfit. I think in this case, because the sport coat is already so casual, same with the jeans, the white t-shirt actually works pretty well. If you want to add a bit more visual interest, you can also have, for example, a bandana or a light scarf wrapped around your neck just to add a bit more color in this area. But I personally really like the look and I see myself wearing this quite often. This look here is by Efe Efeturi, and again again give him a follow because he has so many nice casual outfits. And I really love this one. The fit of the trousers looks so good and the whole color combination just works together so well, especially because a leather jacket is not one of the easiest items to wear in my opinion, except maybe for a suede leather jacket. Those are usually a bit easier, but I think in this case he does it very well. Light sweater underneath and then with these beautiful trousers and loafers, and then he adds a little bit of color in the hat on top. Overall, I think it's an excellent spring outfit. The next outfit is a bit Ivy inspired because I have some classic chinos, an Oxford cloth button-down shirt, and then this thrifted Brooks Brothers tie and these beautiful Norwegian penny loafers, as well as a navy sport coat. I personally really like this look and it's quite light, so it's really good for spring, but definitely a little bit too hot for summer. The next look here is again by Efe Turi, and again he's a prime example of why green is such a versatile color. And here he mixes different shades of green in the scarf, in the jacket and in the hat, and he pairs them with his dark jeans and dark penny loafers. In my opinion, this is such a cool spring outfit, and it goes to show you that you don't need to have a military jacket, for example, but any type of jacket in green, could be a sport coat as well, for example, maybe in sage, is a great addition to your spring wardrobe. For this outfit, I wanted to try a very casual way to wear a seersucker jacket, and in this case I went with the fatigue trousers again, and then I wear a western shirt over a white t-shirt, and then again the yellow socks and black penny loafers. And in my opinion, this is a great way to dress down a seersucker sport coat, especially because I think the classic white and blue striped seersucker jackets can sometimes be a little bit difficult to combine because they look quite preppy many times, and I like to dress a bit more on the casual side, so I think this is a great way to dress it down. This look here could also be a business casual spring outfit because I'm wearing some medium gray flannel trousers, but these ones are quite light, so they're great for spring. They would be definitely too cold for winter, but they're perfect for spring. And I combine them with a relatively light sport coat as well, which is also great for the transitional period, and then a white Oxford cloth button-down shirt on top and some suede tassel loafers on the bottom. And this is a pretty simple outfit, but I think it goes to show you again that a brown sport coat after you go for the classic navy sport coat can be a great staple in your wardrobe. This look right here is again better for the colder days of spring because one of my favorite jackets for this time of the year is definitely a trench coat, and this type of trench coat here, this color works the best with more tonal colors as well, so with more brown and green, which is why in this case I went with some brown Chelsea boots, a brown turtleneck, and then this cream and brown scarf. But if you have a trench coat, for example in navy or in green, those would also work really well. Those could also work really well, and they are such a great piece of outerwear for spring, especially if you wear a lot of sport coats. And then last but not least, I really like this outfit here by Kamoshita, and I love pretty much all of his outfits, but this one right here is such a great spring outfit. Beautiful sport coat with a knitted tie, I think a little bit difficult to see on this photo, and some off-white trousers, and then these medium brown suede Oxfords. And this is such a nice color combination for spring, and I think a great way to finish up this lookbook. So those were 25 outfit ideas for spring. I hope this video was helpful to you and you got a couple of inspirations for different outfits, but I would love to hear which ones were your favorites. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching and see you next week.